This game is called Bard Harder. I actually found it while I was scrolling through Itch.io, and it looked really, really cool. So we're just going to go ahead and we're going to start. We're going to get right into it. Oh, Subin. Okay, Robin. Let's do the finishing touches. So, for your character, you've chosen to play as a half-elf male bard. Yes! I mean, I've lived my whole life as a girl, so it might be fun to play as a boy, you know? Mm-hmm. Wow, Robin. That was a dorky thing to say. It was a little bit dorky. I'll say it's a little bit dorky. I can't believe that Subin Park asked me to play a tabletop game with her. Wizards and Wyverns. That's like the most knock-off kind of fucking game name that I've ever heard. It's the same thing with like, you get like dragons and tails. I guess this means Subin and I will get to see each other a lot more. I was so nervous when she asked me to play. She's so cool. I hope I don't mess it up. Uh-oh. I think she's explaining the rules to me right now. I should probably try to focus. But this is really exciting. Robin? I gotta calm down. Robin? She probably just asked me to play because she needed a fourth player. Not because she's like... I mean, I don't even know if she's like... Robin! Huh? I've been calling her name for 10 seconds. Oh, sorry. I was having an inner monologue. Sorry, I guess I spaced out. Were you having an interior monologue? What? No, of course not. No. Psh. Do you need me to go over the rules again? Yeah. Well, to repeat myself, Wizards and Wyverns is a game where you make up a story as we go. You tell me the things your character does, and then I'll have you roll a 20-sided die to see if it succeeds or fails. This is called making a check. The higher number you roll, the better your chances of success. A 20 will always succeed, and a 1 will always fail. That's the gist of it. There's more to it, but you'll figure it out as we play. Does that all make sense? Okay, I got it. Well, anyway, congratulations on building your first W&W character. Oh, thanks. I couldn't have done it without you. True. You literally could not have. Well, let's take a look at your sheet. Oh my god. Chaotic sexy. There you go. There's only one thing left to do. I haven't picked a name for him. Oh, what would you like to name your bard? Rekutsko. Oh shit! No! I accidentally added a P! Boop! Okay, there we go. That's a little bit better, okay? It's not Rekutsko. Sexiest, dashing bard. Yeah. Dashingest. Well, I'll see you on Monday then to start our first game. Yeah, I'll see you on Monday. Oh, actually, there was something else I wanted to ask you. Yes? Never mind. See you on Monday. Okay, see you then. And, let me know if you remember your question. I'm glad you're playing with us. See you Monday. 6 months later? Brave Sir Mobblebrond. Sitis Direblade the Thief. Wise Arabella the Archmage. And of course, the dashingest bard in all the land. Rekutsko. That's really just... It's just me. It's just me. Don't worry about it. It's been a long, arduous journey. But now, at long last, you realize that it's time for your greatest adventure to end! A burst of thunder cracks loudly, shaking the very rafters of the palace. Lightning illuminates the skeletal, hideous visions of Volkazar, the Lord of Crawling Bone. Your enchanted violin shakes in your sweaty palms as you hear his low and maniacal... I almost said mechanical. Sorry. You can see your friends suspended in cages all around him. They call out for your help. Rekutsko! You're our only hope! I believe in you! No! Play this very carefully, Rekutsko. You'll have to outthink him. I told you guys this is obviously a trap. We're screwed. Volkazar slowly levels his gaze to stare at you, Rekutsko.
You're too late, little hero. 3 of your friends are now my prisoners. I only need 3 sacrifices to control Worldbiter, the Demi-Dragon.
Demi? 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 Whatever.
And now you've arrived. in time to die!
You'll never get away with this!
But I already have, you little fool! You're completely defenseless! You know that no harm may come to me when I am safe in my lair! Besides, you don't even have a weapon! All you have is that silly little violin! What can you possibly do? What can you possibly do?!
Flirt with Volk. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. You. What? Here we go. Oh my god, yay! Interesting. Subin is staring really hard at me. Are they gonna kiss? This is so exciting. Volkazar and Rekutsko are my OTP. Your OTP has existed for a grand total of 4 seconds. That's what makes it so thrilling. There's so much new relationship energy. Relationship energy? He's trying to murder us. Huh. You really gonna try to flirt your way out of this, Robin? I guess I did just decide to do that. Well, nothing to do but commit, I guess. I'm sure this is gonna work. Come on, you guys. Have a little faith. Rekutsko is the most charming, sexiest, dashingest bard in all the land. If anybody can succeed in convincing a Death Lord to renounce evil, it's Rekutsko. It is me. It's me. Yeah, I believe in you. My paladin, Sir Mobblebronze, starts cheering for you from inside his cage. This is so silly. Hold on, let's see what our mighty Weaver Master has to say about the matter. The entire gaming table is silent as Subin stares at me impassively. Her gaze is so intense, my heart is skipping a beat. She's getting ready to speak. Are you sure you wish to pursue this course of action? Volkazar won't hold back. Flirting with Volkazar, the Lord of Crawling Bone, King of Putrid Waste, Bringer of the Blight Unending, High Wizard Notorious, and the Dark Star which blots out the morning sun, is, well, a risky proposition to say the least. So I ask you again, are you sure? I only have one option! Oh shit, we're doomed. It should be interesting. Whee! Oh my god. She's adorable. Very well. It is decided! Rekutsko the Bard, in your desperate attempt to rescue your friends, you have chosen to flirt with Volkazar! The battle has now become a war of wills. Let the story continue. Alright then, what were you going to do? I raise my magic violin and I start to play Waltz of Wooing! What? Oh. Huh? Brilliant maneuvering, young bard. The power of that music will make Volkazar more vulnerable to your aura of flirtatiousness. Play as many songs as you can and he'll be hopelessly entranced.
Shut up! Ah! You would dare use your magical music on me? I despise oromancy! It's cheating! I hate it, hate it, hate it!
As your song continues, Volkazar slowly softens. Your elven friend sorry, it's him speaking.
Your elven friend is dead wrong, you know. Oromancy can only affect those who have the ability to love.
Your song continues, and Volkazar pinpricked eyes gleam maliciously.
And since I have no love in my heart, I can't be touched. So you should probably just give up now. Stop that! Cut it out!
Your song continues, and Volkazar begins to laugh.
Fine! Fine then, go ahead! Waste your last reserves of magic on that silly strumming. I won't be affected by your inconsequential desperation.
Your song continues.
Come to think of it,
it's been over since... It's... Oh my god! It's been over 600 years since someone flirted with me.
Ha! Well then, Bard, your paltry attempts shall surely amuse me. If you're going to flirt with me, it had better be impressive. So take your best shot!
You can do it, young bard. Let the magic flow within you. Ugh. What are you gonna do? Alright, let me think about this. Make a seduction check. No, make an investigation check. I'll roll for investigation. You rolled a 19! Woo! I chose correctly and my music is getting better. It's working. Excellent! Lady Luck is on our side. You take a moment to search your surroundings. You notice that Volkazar seems to have pulled a lot of effort into the decor of his lair. The fancy braziers behind the Volkazar are fashioned into the shape of dragon's claws. They match his staff perfectly. Could that have been intentional? Maybe he'd be flattered if I complimented his staff. I mean, why wouldn't he? No one can resist a good staff compliment. Volkazar shakes off your first attempt.
Now, you little whelp! You've had your practice attempt, but now your friends' lives are on the line. Flirt with me, if you dare!
Fire blazes in Volkazar's eyes as he challenges you. Now is your chance. What will you say? It's time to flirt.
You noticed?
Of course I did. Your staff matches the braziers. That can only mean one thing. You have an excellent taste in interior design. You're fashionable and tasteful. Volkazar's eyes glitter in rebellion.
Your words mean nothing to me! Everyone knows about my legendarily good tastes. How dare you try to woo me?
Volkazar staggers back, covering his ears. But your playing gets even more powerful.
No! Cease this wretched musical onslaught!
Now that I backed him down, this could be my chance to press my advantage. But how? Rekutsko, use a mind invasion spell. What? But I've been saving it.
Saving it for what? This is the final boss!
If you know what makes Volkazar tick, you better flirt with it.
I thought I told you to shut up! Stop helping him!
Okay, it's my only shot. I hold my vine aloft and cast Mind Invasion. Gasp! Yes! Oomph. If I can get inside Volkazar's mind, I'll be able to learn so much more, and then my flirting will be unstoppable. Very well, you rolled a 16.
Oh my god, my spell is successful!
The world shimmers and dissolves around you, until suddenly you find yourself in a brand new location. Oh, where am I? Rekutsko. You find yourself standing in an elegant library. Hundreds of leather tomes line the shelves. You realize that this might be the inside of Volkazar's mind. Here, you will find the information you need to flirt with him. Great! This is my chance to find the clues I need. Volkazar would probably react more strongly if I write more songs about things that are important to him. If I'm going to read through his memories, I should be careful to note important facts about his life. I gotta keep my mind sharp. Rekutsko, you only have a few minutes before the spell wears off. But there are 3 books you have piqued your interest. Which one will you read? This book appears to have several diary entries, written in Volkazar's looping, swirling handwriting. Which entry will you read? Rekutsko. This entry seems to be the most recent one, judging by the date. It's only a few days old. You quickly skim it. Dream diary. Wow, what a frickin' dream I had last night. For some weird reason, I dreamed about Rekutsko, one of those adventurers who's coming to kill me. I've been watching him through my crystal ball on their way here, and that one guy, Rekutsko. Anyway, in the dream, he, kicked down the door of my castle and then started playing me a song, and then we started smooching like there's no tomorrow. I've never felt this way about a guy before. Oh gods, am I bisexual? No one must ever know. These secrets I keep with you, dream diary. What a ridiculous dream. A little lower on the page, there seem to be some things written in Volkazar's loopy handwriting. Volkazar Rekutsko. Mr. Volkazar Rekutsko. Mr. and Mr. Rekutsko. Last one is scratched out. The entry ends here. Which one will you read next? Having lips. The entry seems about a few months old. You quickly skim over it. Dear Dream Diary. Oh, last night I dreamt I had lips. What a blast from the past. It's been so many decades since I've had skin, or well, a nose, or more importantly, lips. Sigh. You know, nobody wants to kiss a skeleton who doesn't have any lips. But even more importantly, I can't play my favorite instrument without lips. Gasp. I better make sure no one finds out about this dream diary. They might find out my secret. That there's one instrument that's my weakness. Okay, in that case, I won't write it down what it is. Lips is a really weird word when you think about it. Lips, lips, lips. Oh my god. The arena. The entry seems fairly recent. It's only a few weeks old. You quickly skim it. Dear Dream Diary. Wow, last night I had a wildest dream. I have to write it down real quick. Okay, so back in the arena, fighting against my old pal, and then I looked down and realized I wasn't wearing against any pants. I tried to run for it, but then my dad showed up, and he was like, Vickers, you're a disappointment to the family. What a terrible dream. I've really got to stop summoning eldritch beings before dead. Before dead. The statue. The intro is several months old, judging by the date. You quickly skim it. Dear Dream Diary. Oh man. Last night, I dreamed a statue in my lair came to life, and I was like, finally! Sigh. But of course it was only a dream. I've been searching for a cure for her for so long. But she's still a statue. Seriously, how many years has it been now? And no magic can break the spell. Have I mentioned how much I hate oromancy? Close the book. Where to begin? Chapter 1. Once upon a time in a far-off city, there lived a young boy named Vickers. His father was a Count of Oriel City, and young Vickers grew up with every luxury and refinement. However, the young lad faced a problem. He was obsessed with magic, and in the city of Oriel, the use of magic was restricted to only a select few. Vickers was forbidden from learning the arts of the arcane. However, Vickers did not let the law stop him. Each night when his father was asleep, Vickers would sneak out to his palatal home and visit the underground arena. Chapter ends here. What will you read next? Chapter 2. Every night, the young Vickers, the wizard, would sneak away from home to visit the underground arena. And it was here, in the arena, that young nobles from all over the city would compete in magical duels. These duels were exciting, violent, and highly illegal. Thus, Vickers was forced to don a disguise. He wore a mask and called himself the Scarlet Arachnid. He entered the tournament and dueled a great many foes. In the arena, each wizard would utilize a brand of magic as their specialty. Vickers easily defeated Halathi, the Horrid, a wizard of flame. He also had no trouble with Saraboth, the cold-hearted, and the wizards of the arena began to celebrate his victories. However, Vickers faced his greatest foe when he was pitted against Nimir, the Nightbreaker. The heroic Vickers squared off against Nimir, the Nightbreaker. The elven woman Nimir was the most feared foe in all of the arena. When they fought, Nimir spit the sky with light and shook the ground with thunder. Vickers was greatly impressed by her combat abilities. In all his days, he had never seen such brilliant, entrancing display of lightning magic. Despite Nimir's skill, Vickers overcame her with his own dark powers. In the end, Vickers was the victor. As the crowd cheered and screamed, a hooded figure in the stands watched and waited. Vickers slipped into this crowd and fled for home, desperate to return before his father awoke. He was stopped in the alleyway by a man with a hood. Speak with me, my child, the man said. Your power is so great, but I can teach you a way to make it still greater. Chapter 4. Who are you? Young Vickers asked, aghast. I go by many names, the old man said. However, my most well-known name is Fate Father. Vickers was stunned. He had only heard of Fate Father in fairy tales and legends. According to the old tales, the Fate Father was said to push promising individuals toward grand destinies and then disappear with the rising sun. The Fate Father spoke. Tell me, what do you love? Nothing but the joy of playing flute. Ah, the feel of cold wind on my skin and the smell of a rose, Vickers responded. Flute, wind, and rose. Tell me, what do you desire? I desire power, wisdom, and life eternal, Vickers said eagerly. Tell me, what would you give up the former in order to receive the latter? The Fate Father asked. Vickers considered a moment and then nodded. Very well, if you are willing to pay the price. You must traverse the river, cross the mountains, and speak with the Wish Mother. She will give you all that you desire, so long as you pay the proper price. So saying, the Fate Father gifted the young Vickers with a map. Whoops! And then, just as the legends say, he vanished with the rising sun, and so Vickers went out on a grand journey. The book ends here. Close the book. You crack open the book. The pages are covered with shimmering portraits that seem to swirl at your touch. Which images would you like to... Oh, leaving home. Whoops. The painting is of Volkazar standing on the outskirts of a large city. He has a bag slung over his shoulder. As you touch the image, you hear Volkazar's voice inside your head. Oh yes, I remember the day. After I had that little chat with the Fate Father, I knew I had to leave the city. Great things were in store for me, and when I left, I didn't miss anyone at all. After all, dear Daddykins probably didn't even notice I was gone. And friends? Bah! Never had 'em, never needed 'em. Although, suppose there was one small moment of regret when I said goodbye to my beloved pet. Dear, dear, sweet Saravir. She was so very sad to see me go, the blessed little creature. Wish I had a picture of her in here somewhere. Huh. Attacked by bandits. The portrait is of Volkazar being attacked by half a dozen bandits. He looks terrified. You hear Volkazar's voice inside it. Wow, well, this memory is very embarrassing. What a disaster this was. I'd been out in the city for maybe 3 hours before I got jumped by hoodlums. And I probably would have died there too, but as fate would have it, Namir appeared at the last moment and saved my life. Yeah, Namir, of all people. Apparently she saw me speaking to Fate Father after our match and followed me out of town. When I told her the Fate Father had given me a map to reach Wish Mother, she practically demanded to come with me. And well, she did save my life. And she was pretty awesome in our fight, so I figured what the hell. Ugh, oh no, I just remembered. 2 of us made an oath of loyalty together. We swore that nobody gets left behind. We use oath magic and everything. So cringy. But come on, I was only 18. The voice stops. Campfire memories. Okay, so he had a crush on this lady, I think. The portrait shows Volkazar sitting next to an elven woman. The 2 of them are sitting around a small campfire. The woman is showing Volkazar a small box. As you touch the image, it warps and you hear Volkazar's voice inside your head. This is a rather nice memory, I suppose. Namir and I were on our way to see the Wish Mother. Apparently, according to the old legends, in exchange for a wish, you have to give up something you value. Namir was planning on giving up a little music box. It seems it belonged to her mother. Namir is such a sentimental person. A little too much, if you ask me. And then she opened the little music box and it was a little easier to understand. The box plays The Red Rose of Spring. That's my favorite song. So I suppose I can understand a bit of sentiment here or there. I remember realizing that I hadn't brought anything to give to the Wish Mother. I was really hoping it wouldn't be an issue. Turns out that it sort of was. The portrait depicts Volkazar and a tall elven woman wearing long black robes. The 2 of them are standing in a cave. They stand before a bizarre creature. A gaping, toothy mouth is set into the cave floor. 2 slimy green ice stalks rise out of the cave floor as well. Bleh. As you touch the painting, it swirls and you hear Volkazar's voice inside your head. This one is Namir and I again. We made it to the Wish Mother after all. When we got there, she gave us the whole rundown, like the whole, oh, there will be terrible prices to pay for your wishes. All the usual stuff, blah, blah, blah. Wish for immortality is planned, and Namir, she wished for her sick brother to be cured. It seemed like a real waste of a wish. My wish was way, way better. Although it turns out I did have a price to pay. The Wish Mother took my skin. Damn Wish Mother. Suppose Fate Father did warn me, though. I lost the things I value the most, just like he said I would. The voice stops and the image stops moving. Spirits of the River. The portrait depicts Volkazar standing at the riverbank. He is staring in shock as 3 pale sirens who have emerged from the water. The sirens appear to be singing at a tall elven woman. As soon as you touch the painting, you hear Volkazar's voice. Wow, well this memory isn't so fun. On our way back home, Namir ran into a spot of trouble. When we crossed the Great River, we ran into a trio of river spirits. I deafened myself with a quick spell, but Namir was a little too slow. Those sirens cast their oh god. Okay. Come to think of it, I hate oromancy in general. It's only used by monsters and charlatans. Well, anyway, I would have left Namir behind, but oath of loyalty. Okay. Okay. End of spell and exit. Let's do this, baby! Yeah, boy! And you are face to face with a very angry Volkazar.
You! What have you done? You read my thoughts? That's cheating! You didn't read the dream diary, did you?
I totally did. Ah!
Impossible! You'll pay for that!
Suddenly, Volkazar turns back to your friends.
Time to say goodbye to your friends!
What? Volkazar is sitting, one of the cages opens. Huh? Archmage eligible made a saving throw. Oh no! You rolled a natural 1. Ah! No, Arabella! Falling towards an open pit below. Rekutsko, don't forget me! Arabella, you take 36 fall damage. Is she dead? I'm alive, you guys! Just at the bottom of this pit. And I think there's something else down here, too.
Of course there is! You're the appetizer for the demi-dragon!
1 down, 2 to go, and then the demi-dragon will bow to me.
And now, who will be next to die?
Rekutsko, what are you waiting for? Do something! I'm panicking!
I already given up on your silly little flirt attempt. I knew you didn't have it in you. Now, why don't you just attack me already? And we can finish this fight like normal foes!
Huh, that gives me an idea. Fine, if that's what you want, I will attack you, Volkazar, with the most impressive, flashy, sexy attack you've ever seen. I attack Volkazar. Alright, but what will you attack him with? Oh god. Liquid Funk Lightning! Volkazar jumps back, stunned by the electric shock of the lightning. He stares at you, mouth agape. That form! Those bolts of lightning! I mean, okay, first of all, ow! But second of all, that was... Okay, I'm not gonna lie, that was kind of impressive. God, there's nothing I know more than like a really fancy lightning attack, you know? I've only known one person who could wield lightning like that. So, you know, that was... Wait.
What am I saying? What is your magic doing to me?
What was I doing again? Alright, killing your friends. Volkazar still seems slightly stunned from the magic. Rekutsko, my old friend, he's vulnerable. You've got to give it everything you've got. You're right, mobs. Volkazar, you're not as cold-hearted as you appear to be.
What? You would dare say that about me after you just witnessed me attempting to kill one of your friends?
That's right. There must be some scrap of goodness in you because I know that you are an animal lover. Shit.
Wait, what?
Before Volkazar can react, I cast Pet Lover Polka. Very well. As you raise your instrument, it magically transforms from a violin into a radiant accordion. The very palace shakes with the fury of your majestic polka. Here we go! It's time to sing. Oh, Volkazar, 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 you're not quite as naughty as you think you are. You say you never loved, you make that so clear, but you love your pet named Saravir.
How did you know that name? Saravir.
Keep playing, keep playing! Your music builds in power and rhythm. I also know your special pet, sir. Oh, fuck. I don't know what this is. I didn't say what it was! Huh? What? What are you talking about? You just... Oh, shit. Spooky Spider. Because you named yourself for her and you were... Oh, the spider! The spider, that's right! As I finish the song, I cast Transformation on myself as a grand finale. Poof! Ah! Oh, gods! Strangely, though, Volkazar seems entranced. A single tear rolls down his skeletal face.
Oh, Saravir, how I miss you! And nobody's ever turned herself into a spider abomination before. Just to impress me. I'm touched.
But, oh, God! Oh, God! Oh, God! Volkazar, that's why you picked the name the Scarlet Arachnid during your fighting days, wasn't it? You named yourself after your beloved pet. And that's probably one of the reasons you want to raise a demi-dragon, isn't it? You miss having a pet! Look at me, Volkazar. Look upon my visage. See the adorableness of my face. Just like your dear beloved Saravir.
Silence!
Volkazar snaps himself out of your spell.
Sure, that's cute, but it's only a paltry enchantment. I can stand up to real power. Real power like this!
Last thing you say is Volkazar raising his arms to blast you with the beam of darkness. And just as he prepares to do so, the WM takes a bathroom break. Ah, cliffhanger! How will plucky Sir Rekutsko get himself out of this one? Suppose we'll have to see if he does. We'll return in 10 minutes. Subin's about to leave. Maybe this is a good time to ask her. Hey, Subin? Shoot. She didn't hear me. Oh, well, she's going to the bathroom anyway. Maybe I'll get another chance after the game. Well, friends, I'm going to hit up the old snack bar. Anybody want something to drink? I would, thank you. Let's go. Bzz, bzz. Oh, damn, I got to take this call. Be right back. Come join us in the kitchen, Robin. Well, we have a 10-minute break. Subin's in the bathroom, so I guess I can't talk to her. Who should I hang out with? Nia. Hey, wait up, you guys. I found Nia sitting at the kitchen table, flipping through a book. It looks like Alden is pretty busy with snacks. I'll chat with Nia. Robin, hey. Hey, Nia. What's going on? I should ask Nia about the book she's reading. Hey, so what's that book you're looking at? Oh, this? It's my research for my final illustration project. Oh, cool. What are you doing for your project? Oh, I'm glad you asked. Using the famous woodblock print, The Dream of Fisherman's Wife, as inspiration. I'm illustrating a mural that depicts the intersexuality of the aquatic and the erotic with a heavy exploration of current, LOL, themes of Japanese media. It's going to be a deep dive, LOL, into the connection between the ocean, Eros, and the unknowable beyond. Obviously there will be nods to Lovecraft mythos, and there will be Menta's deconstruction of the repugnant elements rather than a homage. Cool. Sometimes I don't really understand what Nia's talking about. And, what's the book she's reading for research? Looks like some sort of comic book about an octopus. Why is an octopus dating a college student? Weird. Let's change the subject. Should I ask Nia about Subin? Hey, so Nia, yeah? So I was trying to ask Subin something a minute ago. Oh my god. Were you going to ask her that question? Yeah. But she actually didn't hear me though. Oh, that's okay. You should try again after the game. Oh, and here's a tip. Subin was literally telling me yesterday she wants to try this new restaurant called McCormick's. Oh yeah? Yeah, I think it's a seafood place. Okay. Yeah. So that might help, you know. Oh, well, thanks. Yeah. We're all rooting for you. Thanks. Wait, all? Am I that obvious? Maybe we should change the subject. What should we talk about? The game. This is a crazy session. It sure is! I can't believe Rekutsko is flirting with Volkazar. Though I guess I shouldn't be that surprised. Rekutsko is so charming. Heck yeah, he's the charmingest. Don't you remember when Rekutsko flirted with my little dwarf, Sir Malblebrand? How could I forget? That was one of my favorite scenes. Rekutsko picked all these violets from the Garden of Witchackle, and Mobs laced them with this big fluffy beard. Oh yeah, wow, that was a long time ago. Isn't that about around the time when Rekutsko and Mobs started dating? Yeah, and then they dated for another 6 months, right, and we adopted those 6 halfling children. Right, and then they later realized that they just weren't right place for a serious relationship. I'm glad that even though Mobby and Rekutsko moved on, they can be still so supportive of each other. Me too, Rekutsko and Malblebrand are the best of friends. Wow. We've sure done a lot in this campaign, haven't we? Oh hey, I also wanted to ask you. Nothing, let's get back to the game! Looks like everybody's heading back. Let's join them. Welcome back. Where were we? Oh yeah. Rekutsko was just about to die. Black lightning at you, Rekutsko. Roll the dodge. Go, Rekutsko! Yeah, don't die or whatever. I'm still in this pit! You rolled a 5. Oh no! Your body's engulfed by electricity and you take 47 damage. Your clothes smoldering with electric. Oh god. Did I just die? You barely have the strength to get back to your feet. Rekutsko, are you still hale and hearty? Hell yes, Hardy not so much. Oh fuck. Looks like it's time for the cat claws to come out. Can I try to picklock my cage? You can try, it'll take you a few minutes though. I noticed the Cirrus is trying to break free.
Pathetic bard! Your time has come!
Volkazar is about to turn around. He'll see Sithis trying to escape. I have to distract him. Yo, Volky!
What?
I'm not down yet. We've got another song for you.
Oh, really? You think there's something else good about me?
In fact, I know there is, because you are loyal to your friends.
What?
Get ready, Volkazar, and we can Sithis. I glare at Rekutsko. I glare at Sithis because I know how much she likes glaring.
Get ready for what?
Oh, right. Get ready for my second bard song, the Loyalty Lullaby. Rekutsko, you cast the all-powerful Loyalty Lullaby. Chant your peak magic twist and twirl around your violin, transforming into a golden harp. The palace strums with coos with a soft and transient music. It's time to sing. Volkazar, the lord of crawling bone, you haven't always been alone. You swore an oath to your friend Namir. For loyalty's quality, you must hold dear Namir. Aww, you're making him sad! Stop! His head's drooping a bit. Psst, keep playing. I'm almost out of here.
I don't care about Namir. I broke that oath a long time ago.
That's not true. For even when she was turned to stone, you brought her here, to your own home. The soothing music continues to play, and Volkazar struggles to stay awake. What are you talking? That's nonsense. No, it isn't. In fact, she's right behind you. When Namir got turned to stone by sirens, you brought her here to your palace. Because you've been searching for a cure. Because you're loyal to your friends. Oh, hell yeah, I got the cage unlocked. Just like I am to mine. Subin. I leap out of the cage, claws outstretched, and plunge a dagger into Volkazar's back. Well, you rolled a 13. Volkazar lurches as he takes 21 points of damage.
Trickery! Deceit!
The knife to the back has instantly woken him up.
You charlatan! This is why I hate music!
Volkazar grabs you by the throat. Sithis, roll to escape. Okay. 4.
Die!
No! Volkazar throws you around the room. You are launched directly into the pit. You crash to the bottom of the pit, taking 18 points of damage. No! Sithis! Meanwhile, at the bottom of the pit. Oh, hello. Ugh. Fancy seeing you down here, Sithis. The demi-dragon roars. Yes, we're in a spot of trouble down here. Hiss. Volkazar's eyes are ablaze.
You just won't give up, will you stupid bard? That's 2 of your friends gone! Why don't you end this silly game? You've done your best, but you're no match for my powers!
Volkazar is going to be tough to break. I should pump my plane, but how? Psst, Rekutsko, I may not have any spells nor lockpicking abilities, but there's one thing I can give you. Backup vocals. Bum, 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 bum. Thanks, Mobby. Your oral magic powers grow exponentially. For the next 30 minutes, your aura flirtatiousness will be doubled. Rekutsko, which song should you play next? Let's play my theme music. I know it quite well. Nice! Let's go! Alright, roll for performance. You rolled an 18. Oh, yes! An 18! Your violence sparks and spits flame as you engulf Volkazar in a maelstrom of unbridled charisma. The very atoms in the air seem to be charmed by your playing. Flowers burst through the cold stone of Volkazar's palace, raising their petals to the sky.
Gah! What? Sorcery! You're too sexy! No!
Cat's deceitful mask.
You can't flirt with me if I'm not even me!
Volkazar's body begins to drift and morph. In his haste, Volkazar transforms into the first person who comes to mind, which just so happens to be...
It's me, Sir Marblebrawn! His defensive powers are mine to command! And I've stolen his personality too, yo-ho-ho! Best of all, you couldn't fight with such a silly-looking dwarf.
Don't be so sure, Volkazar. I know how to flirt with Sir Marblebrawn. In fact, I have the perfect gift right here. Give Sir Marblebrawn. Shit. Oh, fuck. Hold on, let's save. I think it was flowers, right? Yeah, it was flowers. Poof! A fancy bouquet of violets. Oh, Rekutsko, you remembered my favorite flower. So thoughtful. Why, I'll make a little flower braid and put them in my wee beard and... Wait! What's happening to me? Even with a new personality, I still feel loved! Hi, that's showing him, Rekutsko. Don't let up. Yes, silly Scal. Rekutsko knows how to flirt with me even better than he knows how to flirt with ye. You done played yourself.
Ah! Forget this then!
Rekutsko, my voice is getting sore. Hurry up and finish this old bugger. Right. Keep playing the violin and flirting as hard as I can as I prepare my next song. The music is bringing Volkazar to his knees. Such magic has never been seen before in all this kingdom.
Ah! You're a pretty cute bard. Maybe I'll let your friends go. If you give me a little...
Volkazar seems to be at war with himself.
A little kissy. No!
Desperately, Volkazar shakes off the effects of your magic.
You can't!
Suddenly, Volkazar begins glowing brightly as he casts one last defensive spell.
Visual Penelope! How can you flirt with me when you don't know which one is the real me?
Shit, I forgot. I think... Okay, it's the orange one. Don't be so sure of yourself, Volkazar. After all, your clones aren't completely perfect, and I've been paying attention to details. Which one is the real Volkazar? Volkazar number 3. I take a careful aim at Volkazar on the right. I'd recognize that face anywhere. Was there anything else different? No, I think it was just a stone. And I unleash the full fury in my next song. Power Ballad! Your choice was... correct!
No! How did you know which one was me? You must have been lucky!
Does he have 3 arms? Look, he has 3 arms. He has 3 arms. Nope. I just know you really, really well. And know things about to get real serious because I also know your ultimate weakness. What? No, that's impossible. Oh, it's possible. And your weakness is that you have a favorite instrument. What? That's right. And I know what it is too. Here we go. Power Ballad time. As your music rages, Volkazar goes silent and he becomes enraptured by the full force of your song. Rekutsko, it's time to sing. Volkazar, there's one sound you can't resist. You've got an ultimate weakness, and baby, this is it. The instrument sound that you love to hear is by playing on a flute. I've seen your brain and made it plain, so don't try to refute it. Are you playing your guitar? As you are playing, your guitar starts shifting into a golden flute. So drop your defenses and sing along, because I'm about to play your favorite song. Here's a little ditty called... fuck. Is it... I think it's the Red Rose of Spring. As you mentioned the wrong... Oh, wait, what? As you mentioned the song title. For one more performance, Rekutsko the Bard is gonna sing. Thunderclaps as your guitar finishes its transformation into a beautiful golden flute. What? No! No! My weakness! That's right, Volkazar. You actually do like music after all. No! I won't listen! In desperation, Volkazar raises his hands, casting a glowing pink shield over his entire body. Why does he have 3 arms? Can you break through with your music? Have you flirted well enough so far? There's only one way to find out. It's time to sing one last time. Here we go. With all of your skill, you attempt to play the Red Rose of Spring. The music flows throughout the castle. You can see cracks start to form in Volkazar's shield. What are you doing? You can do it, Rekutsko. This is your moment. Bard with everything you've got. I'm barding as hard as I can. Rekutsko, bard harder. You're right. I barred harder. Roll for charisma. Okay, you rolled. A nat 20. A nat 20. Woo! That's what I'm talking about. Yes. All right. Fuck yeah. Rekutsko, you played the flute like no mortal has before. The entrancing music pouring from your instrument causes great cracks to appear on Volkazar's shield.
What? No! What's happening? Stop that! That's my favorite song! Why are you being so cute?
Because I'm the most charming, sexiest, dashingest bard in the whole land. Volkazar's eyes grow brightly. Blah, 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 blah. And as your flute solo reaches its dramatic soaring crescendo, it reaches a magnificent pitch that Volkazar's shield shatters into a million pieces.
Ah!
Go, Rekutsko, go! As you continue playing that famous song, The Red Rose of Spring, Volkazar drops to his knees.
Nobody ever flirted with me like that before.
As Volkazar looks up at you, Rekutsko, you can clearly see he's very into you. He is? He is! Yes. Ah, yeah! Woo! Robin, you did it! Rekutsko. What a lovely name, Rekutsko. I've been a fool. Here I've been trying to raise a demi-dragon, taking over the world, and rule over existence like an unto a god. I thought that was what I really wanted, when really, it was you that I wanted, Rekutsko, all along. Ever since that first day I saw you in my crystal ball. I've just been too shy to admit it. But now I've heard you play so beautifully. I'm so sorry that I'm sniffly. And even though I don't have lips, I think I could be brave enough to ask for a little kissy. Hooray! I'm cheering from inside this pit. Well, Rekutsko, how shall you respond? No. Volkazar, I thought you'd never ask. Volkazar gasps. You really mean it? Come here, you. And with that, you embrace Volkazar, Lord of Crawling Bone, into your arms. Leaning close, and then... Oh my goodness! Whew, boy, for once I'm glad I'm in this pit. Is that smooching sounds? The two of you are locked into an embrace for what feels like an eternity. Aww. When Volkazar pulls back, he's glowing with happiness. I can't believe you would kiss a withered skeleton like me. It didn't feel weird without lips? No, not at all. Volkazar, you've really got to let go of the lips thing. Lots of people don't have lips. Huh. I guess you're right. Volkazar thinks for a moment. Rekutsko, you've given me an entirely new outlook on life. Maybe I don't have to be an arch-god. Maybe it would just be enough to know that somebody likes me. It's so beautiful. I'm sure the two of you are having a grand emotionally climactic time up there. Do you think perhaps that someone could get us out of this pit? Oh my goodness, what was I thinking? Of course I'll let your friends go. Volkazar snaps his bony fingers and in a flash, Sithis, Malblebrand, and Arabella appear, deposited gently onto the palace floor. You're all looking a little disheveled, but not too injured. Rekutsko, ye saved us! What a dreadful affair that was. You did save us, but now we really ought to carve this skeleton a new ribcage. Hey, none of that! Volkazar has changed, right? That's right. You guys, I'm really sorry that I tried to sacrifice you to a world-eating dragon. Could you ever forgive me? Ah, sure. I've never been one to hold a grudge. And you freed us after all, so no harm, no foul, eh? I'll be keeping an eye on you, Volkazar. But on the other hand, it might be nice to have another wizard on our side. It's a bit tiring having to do all the work around here. Huh. Well, I think suddenly you are interrupted by a loud roaring. Volkazar? So about that, demi-dragon. What happens if it doesn't, get any sacrifices at all? Huh? Oh, that's easy. It goes insane, breaks out of his pit, and goes on a destructive rampage that, Oh. I see what you're saying. At that moment, an enormous claw bursts from the Volkazar's dragon pit. A massive gush of flame flows towards the sky, illuminating the palace ceiling. Oh, goodness! Well, that certainly won't do. Alright, Volky. You want us to trust you? Time to prove it, okay? Help us fight this demi-dragon. I will! I make eye contact with Volkazar and give him a wink. He notices and tries to return your wink, but he can't because he doesn't have any eyelids. Quickly, everyone behind me! Spells at the ready. Rekutsko, play that sexy flute. Yes, babe. Time to die, demi-dragon. With your new friend and possibly more, the 5 of you stand side by side as the demi-dragon erupts from its pit. Will you be victorious in your battle, or will you be consumed by flames? Whoops. That is the question that can only be answered at our next session. Wow! Well, that was certainly exciting. Will we survive our next one? Probably. As long as Rekutsko keeps flirting. You did good, Robin. Thanks, guys. Well, I hate to run, but I've got to get home. I have a package to pick up. Oh, cool. I can't wait to see your new cosplay, Presley. Yeah, I'll show you guys when it's finished. See you next week. Thanks for letting us come to your apartment, Alden. Yes, thank you very much. No prob. Looks like everyone is packing up. Man, I love playing with my friends. It looks like Subin is slipping away. This is my chance to ask her, should I? Psst, Robin, go for it, before she gets away. Okay, I guess I will. Hey, Alden, thanks for hosting. I'm gonna catch Subin real quick. See you guys next week. See you later, Robin. Okay, Subin's heading out through the back door. I'll follow. Get through the back door! They're coming in the back door! Sorry. Hey, Subin, wait up. Yes? I wanted to ask you, I feel like I'm gonna choke. You okay, Robin? Pull yourself together, Robin. If Rekutsko can save the world, I can do this. Hey, so... I just want to ask you a question. Hey, I'm Robin. I'm sorry, I'm gonna stop you right there. So, I know that you're interested in me, and I'm sure you've been wondering if I'm interested in you. Well, the truth is, I am. It's just, I don't typically date my players, and I just don't know if I think I maybe need a little more time to think. I hope that's okay. Of course that's okay. Thank you. I'm gonna head back to my dorm now, but I'll see you at the next game, okay? Okay. Well, I guess that could have gone worse. She said she's interested in me. Alright, slow down, Robin. I better get back home. 3 hours later, back in my dorm. Well, took my shot, and who knows? She said she needs more time to think. Is that a good sign? Maybe. Well, anyway, maybe I'll get another chance after all. There's always another adventure. Aww. Aw, this was so cool. I love this. This was incredible. Oh. Oh. It was really, really good. I'm so glad that I bought this game. It was totally worth it. 100%. I wonder if you can actually date Subin. I wonder if there's like an ending where you can actually date. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Either way, thank you guys so much for joining. I really, really appreciate it. This game was fucking incredible. I loved it entirely with my whole being. And if you want to see if there's other endings, definitely go and get this game. It's down in the description below. You can go ahead and check out the artists and all of the creators and stuff like that. It was really amazing, honestly. So I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.